ضيفنا هلا ومشاهدينا بفقرة كلينيك هو أحد أبرز المتخصصين بالعالم بالهوليستيك ميديسن أو الطب الروحاني. برحب بالدكتور براشانت كاكودي. Welcome to our studios, Dr. Kakoday. It's our pleasure to have you. We would like to talk about your innovative ideas around holistic medicine. But to begin with, I'd like to give our viewers an overview about your background. You chose as a career conventional medicine at the beginning of your studies, but after a few years you decided to change to an entirely different path. You chose a very spiritual path and you chose holistic medicine. What made you decide to take this life-changing decision?
As a medical student, I came across ideas of meditation, and as I started studying this deeper, I realized our medical system is incomplete. We are just omitting something very, very central about ourselves just because it is non-physical. And as time progressed, I also saw inconsistencies in our approach. We are having lots of enthusiasm in our drugs and medications, but something that works, sometimes some simple things that helps the patient, like say some pressure points and sometimes, but it is not having science, physical evidence to it. We don't use it. And I was surprised by this, and so increasingly started studying other approaches to health.
To healing.
To healing, yeah.
سألت دكتور كاكودي ليش أخذ هالقرار المصيري بعد عدة سنوات خصص من حياته لمهنة الطب التقليدي. هو كان متخصص بالأنف أذن والحنجرة جراح، أخذ قرار وتوجه باتجاه معاكس تماما للطب الروحاني، وهون برأيه كان الطب التقليدي ما كان مكتمل، كان في شيء ناقص، وتوجه للناحية الروحانية من العلاج وقرر يكرس حياته لهالنوع من الطب. وصار له حوالي 30 سنة بيبرم العالم كله حتى يعلم اللي هو تعلمه أو هو المفهوم اللي عنده حول الصحة والعافية والحياة من خلال الطب الروحاني. Dr. Kakoday, over the past 50 years, there's been an increase in global illness despite the very big investment that's been made in health services. How would you explain that?
As we said earlier, we are not seeing the whole picture. And so even what we call treatment is like fixing the symptoms. And the deeper reason for illness is not addressed in our present model. And this is why in the last 30 years we have got 32 new illnesses, and worldwide we need more doctors and more hospitals. We were not thinking that way. 50 years ago, we thought we will be able to have health for all.
Control or limit the disease.
Limit the illness, and there will be huge progress.
In fact, the opposite is happening.
Opposite is happening. And this should make everyone question, are we missing something very important? And should we think again about our whole strategy to health and treatment?
سألت دكتور كاكودي ليش بال50 سنة اللي مضوا زادت الأمراض الموجودة بالعالم بالرغم من الاستثمارات الضخمة اللي انعملت بالخدمات الصحية والطبية. وهو برأيه لأنه ما كنا عم نشوف بالنسبة للعلاج التقليدي بالطب التقليدي، ما كنا عم نشوف الصورة المكتملة بالنسبة للعلاج، كنا عم نعالج بس العوارض اللي هن السيمتومز بدل ما نعالج مصدر هالأمراض اللي هو الابروتش إذا بدكن أو التوجه اللي بيختاروا بالطب الروحاني. You are currently the director of the Center for Integral Health. Could you tell us a little bit about that organization?
The aim of this organization is to bring the bigger picture of life and health and the importance of this in our treatment into the medical world. So with this, in other words, to bring this the real, deeper aspects of illness, our attitudes, our mind, our function of awareness, who I am behind this body. And this is very, very obvious. Even in the science world, it is obvious. We are bringing the relevance of this in preventing health problems and also treating health problems. So the programs at this stage, our aim is to bring this education in the medical world amongst doctors.
And you work with health departments in countries all around the world?
Yes, that is our,
to build
our
strategies.
So we have connections with different health departments. We communicate, bring these ideas. Our aim is that more countries and more health departments integrate this.
حاليا دكتور كاكودي هو مدير Center for Integral Health بكامبريدج بريطانيا، وهالمركز هو متخصص بالطب الروحاني، وكمان بركز كتير على العلاقة بين الحالة النفسية وكمان العواطف والاتيتود إذا بدكم بالأمراض اللي بتصيبنا أو الحالة الصحية عند الإنسان. Dr. Kakoday, in the past people have turned to holistic medicine when they've given up on conventional medicine. Is that true today?
In our thinking, we aim to combine both. There is relevance to conventional medicine. Conventional medicine is part of the holistic medicine. So
at your organization, you don't rule out conventional medicine?
No.
It's a collaboration between both approaches?
Yes.
But how does conventional medicine view holistic medicine?
It is changing. In the past, it was something very unknown, and there is always defense in any new thinking. But now it is changing. Younger doctors and medical students, they want to know more about spiritual side of this life because they read about it and they study about it. And so many medical schools in USA, they have to bring this subject of holistic medicine or...
Okay. Dr. Kakoday, we're going to see a few slides that will maybe give us a better idea of your concept of total health.
Sure.
Okay, what are we seeing here?
In this, we are seeing how our attachments in this physical world create problems. To start with, any attachment immediately creates anxiety of loss. And one chemical in our brain called serotonin, it is associated...
Affects our mood.
Yes.
Directly.
In a mood and a sense of well-being, happiness. So lower serotonin, those who have lower serotonin, they are having tendency towards depression.
Yes.
And those who have high serotonin, they can handle crisis better. So here we are showing a graph in the next slide. And what is the graph? A level of serotonin.
So when we have higher levels of serotonin, we are happier individuals.
Happier.
And when we have lower levels, and this is what? It's all affected by our stress level?
Yes, mind has constant influence on the serotonin. So here we are showing a graph of serotonin level. And to begin with is shown he smokes a cigarette, level goes up. But then down the line, the level comes below the starting level. And then he feels he needs another cigarette just to feel good because he is already feeling a little depressed. And each time he smokes more cigarettes now. To
reach the same level.
It is just to feel normal, and the rest of the time his level of serotonin is lower. So he finds miserable most of the time and wants a cigarette.
Unless he resorts to these habits.
Yeah. And so what is seen with cigarettes, same thing is seen with many other things. You saw the list there, and list includes television also, it includes chocolates, it includes coffee. People.
So what do we call these, doctor? Are these mild forms of addictions?
Yes, that's what we are seeing here. As we are getting dependent on getting used, and we are coming lower in our mood, and it is itself creating a low-level depression.
دكتور كاكودي عم بيستعرض لنا بعض الاشياء اللي بيصير عندنا نوع من الادمان البسيط عليها، اشياء يمكن ما بنفكر فيها مثل الكحول، مثل التدخين، مثل الشوكولا، اشياء ما بنحس حالنا صح من دونها، وهي بالتالي بتتحكم بنسبة السيروتونين اللي موجودة بجسمنا، وبالتالي بتخلينا نشعر يا بحالة جيدة يا بحالة سيئة. The role of the mind, our emotions, our thoughts, and our attitude play a key role in our health and wellness. How do you explain that?
Just if I create just a thought of fear right now, and it is my choice what I think about. I can think about something of last week and create. my blood pressure changes, heart rate changes, body chemistry changes. Mind has constant influence on the body, and this constant, if I continue to pump wrong chemicals in the body, in time it has influence. We have option to remain a little bit beyond, step behind all this. We use the word, some simple thing that anyone can put in practice. Consider myself to be a guest in this world. Just like I am a guest in this studio right now, and then I am watching everything, but I don't feel the anxiety of loss. I am entertained by the experience. Same way, if I see myself a guest on this planet, observing, a little bit step behind, I can play with this as for a few minutes at a time. You will continue to experience that freedom from the little anxieties.
Dr. Kakoday, I want to thank you for being with us and for this enlightening information that you've given us, that we should learn to take more control over our state and our condition. I thank you for being with us, and we hope to receive you again in our show. It's a pleasure having you.
It's a pleasure.
وقفة مشاهدينا وبنرجع لكم.